So there's been something on my mind that's been clawing at me for a couple of weeks now, and I've tried writing about it, and I was never really fully satisfied with, well, how I wrote it, and I didn't really convey the point I was trying to make. And I'm not much better at talking, but hopefully I can just rant and rave about this topic I want to talk about. Well, I've been out of the closet for almost 10 years now. It's been like almost 9. And it's remarkable about how good it's been going for the gay community since I first came out. We have so many celebrities, so many organizations coming out in support of marriage equality, equality in general, and LGBT rights, including our president, which was a remarkable thing for me. It earned Obama kudos in my book. But there's still a lot of segregation on multiple fronts that we face, and one of them has been bugging me. Whenever I come out to someone or they find out that I'm gay, eventually, some of the time, it goes towards a remark that more or less states, well, at least you're not a flamer. And well, for me, I think I act obviously gay. I have no problem with it. I just think that I do, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I am. But within the multiple communities that I'm involved in, not only LGBT, but with the different musical genres I'm involved in, I sometimes receive a lot of pushing towards the area, for the lack of a better word, of my sexuality. And not the fact that they're ignorant, they just don't fully understand it. And it can get aggravating at times. But I hear that a lot from the hetero community. Yeah, at least you're not a flamer. And this often comes from people who also state that they've always been in full support of, the LGBT community, marriage equality, just equality. And it kind of bugs me. It's been rubbing me the wrong way, especially as of late. And especially with the LGBT community that I'm involved in. I hear a lot of hating towards people who are more feminine than others. People who want to express that. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how someone who can say that they're against ignorance can still preach ignorance. This is for the people that, are in support of gay rights. They're in lieu of it. And then there's the people within the gay community that are complaining, and they have every right to, and all of us should, about us being second-class citizens and not having full rights and still facing segregation on multiple fronts. And they turn around and they make fun of people who are flaming gay, who express it and just want to. It's the freedom of expression, and they're utilizing that to their fullest extent, and good for them. And I'm always in awe of this, because you're wanting equality, you're wanting people to view your group, your other kinsmen, as equals in the world, but yet you're not willing to, and you're the ones complaining about it, and it just fucking boggles my mind. I don't get it. On what level can you place that? In one hand, that you want or you support equality, but on the other hand, you throw shit like a fucking monkey at other people that you don't fully fucking agree with, making fun of them, either to their face, behind their back, and to other people. There's a difference between making fun of someone in a comical sense. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy, and a lot of it is raunchy, and a lot of it can be deemed as downgrading if it wasn't in a comedy setting. But this isn't. What I've seen, heard, and experienced is not in a comedy setting. They are expressing hatred and ignorance towards these people. I mean, It's their own life. Let them live it. Don't try to put your own beliefs down their throats like everyone else is doing. Where do you get off on that? Please tell me. Where do you get off on that? We have these children who are growing up and they come out, or they're forced out of the closet by some other means, discovered, and they face segregation on a religious front. There's some that have it on the family front, the friend front, the school front. I mean, the sports that they're involved in, like, or for me, the music I was involved in, and they receive it one right after another. And when they turn to the LGBT community for help and support, they get it. But yeah, they still receive this message sometimes. Not all the time, but enough for me to want to rant and rave about it on YouTube. About someone being more feminine than some other person. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard it about a lesbian being more butch than the next. But that's partly because I'm not involved in the lesbian community. Sometimes I wish I was, compared to gay men. And then, that was a joke. And, but with the gay community here, they say this kind of stuff. What does that say to the people who are just blissfully ignorant on it, and just need a little bit a talk to get their head set on straight about equality, the issues of equality? People who don't understand it fully, or to the other people who want to come out but they're too afraid to because of the segregation that they're going to receive, the hate that they're going to receive, and they receive it from people of their kin. It's not okay. It's not. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place to make fun of people. This is not the time and place. It is not. It's hurtful. It's degrading. And you're perfectly fine with it. But when someone turns around and says being gay is a choice, they get up all down their throats about it. I mean, no, it's not. Of course it's not. But being more effeminate is. Sure, it could be a part of their style. I mean, I like wearing skinny jeans. I like wearing makeup. I like hair. But that doesn't make me any less of a person than a schmuck who combs his hair to the same side as everyone else. It makes me no different. We are brothers and sisters in blood and bond. And I hear that preached so much, but so many people don't live it. There's a difference between saying something, meaning it, and living it. Actions mean fucking shit without words. That's the way I was grown up, and that's the way I live my life. If I want something done, I will live it. If I want to be treated equally, I'm going to treat every goddamn person out there fucking equal. One of my aspects of being liberal is I don't like the idea of fossil fuels. You know what I fucking do? I don't fucking drive. I fucking carpool. To lessen the effect on the atmosphere. 5 people sharing a car, as opposed to 5 people driving 5 different cars, or fucking 30 people taking one goddamn bus. I mean, that's a lot better. So if you want equality, you start showing it. Especially to the people who are suffering with you right next to you. This should not just be done in meetings, in congregations. This should not be done at festivities like Pride. It should not be done just there. It should be done in your everyday aspect. Aspects of your everyday living, your existence. Life's too short. Make the most of it. And help people make the most of it. Allow them to enjoy their life. And don't make them feel guilty for something that they just choose to do, or for some that they don't. Sure, I can go around in fucking booty shorts, Daisy Dukes, and prance around town, paint the town every hue of color I want. But I just don't want to. I enjoy wearing all black. I enjoy wearing band shirts. I like having this, like this. I like it. And that's the way I choose to live my life. I could go to Hollister and wear Hollister, Abercrombie. I don't care if people do. It doesn't make them any less of a person. Let them. I mean, I could probably act. I can act more masculine. I just don't. There's no need to. I am who I am. Being more masculine or more feminine than another person doesn't make me any less of a person than they are. It's just adding to gender roles, which further divides the community and humanity. We don't need that. You don't need that. We all don't need that. So, my main message here, besides all the bunny trails and bullshit, live the change you want to see. You know, I think it was Gandhi who said that. Be the change you want to see. You want equality, start living it.